Yo, Kenya, the Silicon Savannah. This ain't your grandpa's Africa. We talking tech hubs, innovation, and enough entrepreneurial spirit to launch 1,000 apps all before lunch. Seriously, Kenya's startup scene is exploding, and it's not just about making a quick buck. These entrepreneurs are tackling real problems, from financial inclusion to healthcare access. They're using technology to uplift communities and rewrite the African narrative. It's inspiring, man. But hold up. Before you dive headfirst into this exciting world, let's talk law. Yeah, I know, boring, right? But trust me, understanding the legal landscape is crucial for any startup's survival, especially in a dynamic environment like Kenya. We're talking about protecting your ideas, securing funding, and navigating the taxman. Don't worry, we'll break it down so even your grandma can understand. This ain't about throwing a bunch of legal jargon at you. This is about empowering you, the entrepreneur, to make smart decisions and build a business that lasts. So, buckle up, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get legal Kenyan style. First things first, you've got to make it official. In Kenya, you've got options. The Companies Act of 2015 is your go-to guide for setting up shop. It's got all the nitty-gritty details on different company structures, from private companies to public ones. Thinking of teaming up with a buddy? The Partnership Act of 2012 has your back, outlining the ins and outs of partnerships. It's like a prenup for your business bestie. Now, choosing the right structure is key. It affects everything from how much tax you pay to who's liable if things go south. Think of it like picking the right pair of shoes. You wouldn't wear stilettos to climb Mount Kenya, right? Each structure has its pros and cons, so do your homework, or better yet, chat with a lawyer. They're like the shoe salespeople of the legal world, helping you find the perfect fit for your startup journey. Remember, setting up your business right from the get-go is like laying a strong foundation. It's much easier to build a skyscraper on solid ground than on a shaky swamp. So, invest the time and resources to get it right, and you'll thank yourself later. All right, you've got your legal ducks in a row. Now it's time to talk money, money, money. Every startup needs fuel, and in Kenya, you've got options galore. We're talking seed funding from angel investors, crowdfunding campaigns that'll make you go viral, and even government grants for those solving big societal challenges. And let's not forget the big leagues venture capitalists with deep pockets and a hunger for innovation. But hold up, before you start popping champagne on a mountain of cash, remember each funding avenue comes with its own set of legal hoops to jump through. Angel investors want equity, crowdfunding platforms have their own terms and conditions, and government grants come with strict reporting requirements. It's like a buffet of funding options, but with a side of legal fine print. The key here is to do your due diligence. Understand the terms, negotiate like a boss, and make sure you're comfortable with the deal before you sign on the dotted line. Remember, taking on funding is like getting married. You're in it for the long haul, so choose your partner wisely. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get even more interesting in the Kenyan startup scene. The Startup Bill 2022 is on the horizon, and it's bringing some serious game-changing potential. This bill is like a love letter to entrepreneurs, aiming to create a more supportive and enabling environment for startups to thrive. Imagine this: tax breaks, easier registration processes, and a dedicated government body focused on nurturing startups. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, the Startup Bill is working hard to turn that dream into a reality. It's all about cutting the red tape and fostering an ecosystem where innovation can flourish. Now I know what you're thinking. Trevor, this sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Well, the bill is still in its early stages, making its way through the legislative process. But hey, that's no reason not to get excited. Keep your eyes peeled for updates and get ready to ride the wave of change that's about to hit the Kenyan startup scene. Section 5, from idea to IPO, legal roadblocks at every turn. So, you've got a killer idea, secured funding, and you're ready to take on the world. But hold your horses, amigo. The startup journey is a marathon, not a sprint, and there are legal hurdles at every turn. Think of it like an obstacle course designed by lawyers, challenging but ultimately rewarding. When you're just starting out, you'll be knee-deep in incorporation documents, shareholder agreements, and intellectual property protection. As you grow, you'll need to navigate employment contracts, data privacy regulations, and maybe even international expansion. And if you hit the big time with an IPO, get ready for a whole new level of legal scrutiny. The key is to be prepared. Anticipate the legal challenges that come with each stage of growth and have a plan to tackle them head-on. Don't wait until you're in the middle of a legal quagmire to start looking for solutions. Section 6. Contracts, the lifeblood of your startup. Let's talk contracts, baby. They're the unsung heroes of the business world, the glue that holds everything together. From hiring your first employee to signing a $1 million deal, contracts are the backbone of your startup. Think of them as your legal wingman, making sure everyone's on the same page and protecting your interests. But here's the thing about contracts. They're only as good as the paper they're written on. A poorly drafted contract is like a leaky bucket. It won't hold water when you need it most. That's why it's crucial to get your contracts right from the get-go. Don't rely on generic templates or try to DIY your way through complex legal jargon. Invest in a good lawyer who can draft and review your contracts. They'll make sure your interests are protected, your obligations are clear, and you're not signing away your firstborn child in the fine print. Trust me, it's worth every shilling. Section 7. Protecting your brilliance intellectual property law. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about protecting your secret sauce, your intellectual property, or IP. This is the good stuff, the heart and soul of your startup, whether it's a killer app, a catchy slogan, or a revolutionary new technology. In the competitive world of startups, protecting your IP is non-negotiable. Kenya's got your back with laws covering patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets. Think of them as your legal bodyguards, shielding your brilliant ideas from copycats and imitators. Registering your trademarks and securing patents can feel like navigating a bureaucratic maze, but trust me, it's worth the effort. Remember, your IP is your most valuable asset. Protect it fiercely, and it will become the foundation of your startup's success. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Section 8. Taxation, the necessary evil. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, taxes. I know, it's not the sexiest topic, but it's a reality we all have to face, especially as entrepreneurs. In Kenya, the taxman is always watching, and trust me, you don't want to mess with the Kenya Revenue Authority or KRA. From corporate income tax to VAT and PAYE, there's a whole buffet of taxes waiting to take a bite out of your profits. But hey, look at it this way. Paying taxes means you're making money, right? Plus, those taxes go towards building roads, schools, and other essential services. So, in a way, you're contributing to Kenya's growth. See, taxes aren't so bad after all. The key to surviving tax season is simple. Stay organized, keep accurate records, and file your returns on time. Don't try to outsmart the system or cut corners. Hire a good accountant who can help you navigate the complexities of the tax code and minimize your tax liability legally. Section 9. Staying ahead of the curve, ongoing compliance. Congratulations, you've made it. Your startup is up and running, the money's rolling in, and you're living the entrepreneurial dream. But don't get too comfortable just yet. The legal game never sleeps, and staying compliant is an ongoing process. Laws change, regulations are updated, and new compliance requirements pop up like mushrooms after the rain. It's enough to make your head spin. But hey, that's the price of success, right? The good news is, staying compliant doesn't have to be a headache. Make it a habit to review your legal and regulatory obligations regularly. Subscribe to industry newsletters, attend workshops, and stay informed about any changes that might affect your business. Remember, ignorance is not a defense in the eyes of the law. Section 10. Seeking expert counsel, your legal dream team. All right, entrepreneurs, here's the truth. You can't do it all alone. Building a successful startup takes a village, and a crucial part of that village is your legal dream team. Think of them as your legal superheroes, fighting off legal villains and keeping your business safe from harm. From lawyers and accountants to company secretaries and IP specialists, there's a whole army of professionals ready to lend their expertise. Don't be afraid to ask for help. These experts have seen it all and can provide invaluable guidance, saving you time, money, and a whole lot of headaches down the road. Remember, investing in expert counsel is an investment in your startup's future. So choose your legal dream team wisely, build a strong relationship with them, and let them help you navigate the complexities of the legal landscape. Section 11. Conquering the Savannah legal prowess for startup success. So there you have it, folks. A crash course on navigating the legal jungle of Kenya's startup ecosystem. It's a wild ride full of challenges and opportunities, but with the right legal know-how, you can conquer the savannah and build a business that thrives. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand the legal landscape, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions, protect your interests, and avoid costly mistakes. Don't be afraid to ask questions, seek expert advice, and stay ahead of the game. The Kenyan startup ecosystem is brimming with potential, and with your passion, drive, and a little legal prowess, the future is yours for the taking. Go out there, make your mark, and show the world what you're made of.